Hi, I'm Greg Lange. I've lived in Bangkok, Thailand now over 20 years. I'm 63 years old, and I'm probably most people know me from my company Sunrise Tacos, which I've had for almost 15 years now. And we formed Bangkok Community Help Foundation last April, right when COVID started, April 2020.
I'm Friso Poldervaart from the Netherlands, 29 years old, almost 10 years in Thailand now. People probably know me from Dinner in the Sky, which is a restaurant we lift up with a crane. But now, since first COVID wave, we've been full-time, fully focused on Bangkok Community Help, helping as many people as we can during the pandemic.
Right. Well, I'm very fortunate that I have a very good management team. I have a very understanding wife. And all of that entails also a great organization of volunteers that are willing to support you as well. But instead of working, say, 8 or 10 hours like I did before, I just stepped the game up a little bit and worked 14 to 16 hours. Still was able to maintain businesses because there's always emergencies that always come up during the course of the day. But when COVID really was bad 2 or 3 months ago, then, I'm sure it was even more than 16 hours. And so we had to do it, right? If we didn't do it, nobody was going to do it. So we're happy to do it.
It's many things. It's really been life-changing, all of this. I mean, the pandemic as a whole has taught everybody what's important in life, family, friends, health. But what it's had taught us is, gratitude. I think that's the correct word, gratitude for life. Realizing and understanding that not everybody is in the same, maybe fortunate position as yourself are. And to use that fortunate position to help someone else. This is obviously the key.
When you're talking about saving a life, one that comes out to my mind was one where a lady was pregnant, very high fatality ratio when someone had COVID and they were pregnant. 40% of the women unfortunately died. And so it was very important that they'd get to the hospital. This woman was in her 9th month and she had COVID. Her oxygen level was 63 and it's supposed to be 98. And at that time, there was no oxygen, regulators, oxygen regulators. And so we had to take 2 or 3 of them that were used to get one that worked halfway in order to get this woman to get air, to get oxygen. And eventually, about 3 days later, she ended up in the hospital. And then she had the baby 5 days later. And so that baby would never have survived for sure if that woman didn't get oxygen. So that's one that stands out. Your donation, I know that it was very important. John was very instrumental that he found us, I think, on Facebook. And your company did your due diligence and it was really important for you to give back to the community, and you did, and we're very grateful for that. For instance, today there's 2,000 meals being made right here in this premises. That's 38,000 baht. So 2,000 people times 5 is 10,000 people that you basically helped, a little bit more than that, right? So you should be very proud.
That's incredible, Yeah, and thank you for the trust. Thank you for the trust in us. Thank you for giving us the support. We are devoted to do this every single day as long as it's needed. But without support, it would never be possible. Everything would end, right? So the fact that you guys decided to support us, we always say help us, help them, is amazing. It keeps us going, and we're very thankful for that. So thank you everybody for that.